What's up, y'all? Just real quick before I get into the main topic in this video, I just want to thank everybody that has been donating to my GoFundMe campaign and PayPal going towards my future travel. I definitely just want to say thanks to everybody that has done that. You totally do not have to do that, but you decided to out of the goodness of your heart. So I just want to say that I really do appreciate it, y'all. And I'm sorry if there's a little bit of wind in this video, but we've been having some real windy weather here in Virginia. I digress, everybody. Got an email called Future Travel from a gentleman named Michael. Thanks for the email, Michael. Hi, no joke. Recently binged on your videos. Are you concerned about falling into drug addiction when traveling? A pattern? None of my business. Don't like seeing you suffer the lows. Thanks for the hours of entertainment and insight, Mike. Well, if it's none of your business, then why'd you fucking email me, asshole? No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Relax, everybody. Good question, and it's a totally valid question. I mean, as you all know, for the last couple years or so, I've had my on and off bouts with substance abuse and drug addiction, and I plan on traveling abroad in the near future. Now, will I get hooked on drugs again? Will I get back into drug abuse and substance abuse? I'm not going to sit here and lie to everybody, and more importantly, I'm not going to lie to myself saying, oh, I'll never touch drugs again. I'll never be tempted again, because of course I'm going to be tempted. You know, that's always going to be a problem for me. It's always going to be an issue for me. You know, and I think that the biggest thing when it comes to drug addiction and substance abuse, it's not so much where I go, but it's the company that I keep. It's who I hang out with. You know, if I go to Paraguay, for example, if I live in Asuncion and I meet some fucking expat, hello, how are you? You want to do a lot of coke with me? Just for example. Obviously, I'm not into cocaine. I mean, I can count on one hand the amount of times I've done coke. I'm not a fan, but you guys get what I'm saying. If I meet people abroad, whether they're expats or local people from that country, and I'm offered drugs or tempted with drugs, and they are not the people that I need to be hanging out with, I'll just simply get up and leave. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I'll never fall into drug addiction again, because who the fuck knows, you know? I've said it before, like plenty of times where, oh, I'm done with drugs, I'm never doing it again, it ruined my life, and then several months later I was back into it. So I personally think that drug addiction will always be a temptation in my life. Always. You know, as you all know, I have bipolar disorder. I have other mental issues like dyslexia, which means that I have issues with like reading comprehension. I learn better from doing and seeing rather than reading, and I have issues with like organization and organizing my time efficiently, things like that. But the main thing is the bipolar disorder, which means that for a couple of weeks I can have a very positive attitude and have good energy and be productive and organized or whatever it is, be sleeping well, and then all of a sudden, without any warning, I'm just fucking depressed and suicidal and hopeless, and I have no energy. I can't concentrate or focus. I don't want to go to the gym. And in fact, the last week or so has been like that for me. I've definitely been having a down week the last week. I'm not going to get into details, and no, I haven't been like using any fucking drugs or anything, but definitely thought about it. And so that's always going to be a temptation for me, no matter where I go. So no, I don't think that traveling abroad specifically is going to make me want to do drugs, but just depending on my mindset and the company that I keep, you know. And you know, another thing that I kind of thought about was, you know, whenever I've had a girlfriend or been in any kind of like relationship, I've obviously never had an issue with drugs. The only times I've ever had issues with drugs is when I've been single and, you know, bored and just hanging out with people that didn't have my best interests at heart. And that begs the question, well, no joke, why don't you get a girlfriend? Why don't you see about dating? Well, women are kind of like drugs, man. Women are kind of like drugs, at least for me and a lot of other guys. Like, they make you feel great, They make you want to do better in your life, and then once that love is cut off, it's hell, man. It's absolute complete. It's absolutely it's so painful. It's so painful, man. And just to be quite honest with you guys, when I look into a woman's eyes, any woman, even my own mother, I see lies. I'll say it again. When I look into a woman's eyes, I see lies. I do not see honesty. Because whenever I've been with women, and I'm just telling you guys how I feel on the inside, because as you know, I talk about my feelings and how I feel on the inside, all that bullshit. You know, I've given my heart to a couple women, like, you know, because when I fall in love with somebody, I really love you. Like, I give you my heart, I give you all of my love, and then basically I'm left feeling like it's not appreciated, or the woman doesn't love me the same way I love her, and that probably is true. And where I'm kind of at now, it's like, why even try to be in a relationship again when I know that the woman doesn't love me as much as I love her, when it's probably going to end anyway, when it's probably going to fail in the first place. So that right there is another problem in my life. I'll just say it, I don't trust women. I just don't. I mean, when I look into a woman's eyes, I see lies. Whether it's at the grocery store, the gym, at my job, my own mother, a girl who's checking me out, the fucking coffee shop, I do not trust a woman's eyes at all. And that's probably based on bad experiences with them in the past. So I'm like, so for me, it's like, well, what's the point of even trying to talk to women? And that begs the question, well, are you just gay? Well, guys, I've tried being gay. I've tried it. I've tried being gay, and I suck at being gay. I'm just not gay. I like women. I like a woman's body. I like her energy and all that. But at the end of the day, I don't trust them. Now, maybe that's something that I'll get over at some point, but for now, I'm definitely broken on the inside. I'm definitely broken on the inside from that. You know, that's true, man. So I don't think that helps me either in my life, but that's a personal issue, and I know I'm not the only guy that feels this way. And I know that a lot of women out there don't trust men. You don't trust men. Maybe because they've done you wrong or whatever. So I definitely have trust issues. And that right there is going to affect my openness to being in another relationship in the future, which might result in my depression and failure, possibly. And I'm just speaking honestly about how I feel, because people ask me, oh, well, do you think that you're going to get back into drugs one day? Well, dude, it may be. I'm not going to sit here and lie to myself. It may be. I hope not. It's really my choice. We'll see what happens. But I'm not going to let that stop me from trying to do cool things in my life. I still want to travel abroad. And by the way, I'm actually getting a replacement copy of my TEFL mailed to me in the next couple of weeks, because as you all know, I got my TEFL certification before in Cambodia, and it's good for the rest of my life, but I lost it a while ago. So now they're going to send me a new one, and that right there will enable me to teach English online or at a school abroad, which means that I can make money and you know, get my foot in the door in a new country, at least financially and socially. So I'm excited about that. I still 100% have every intention to travel abroad, and a lot of that is, you know, because of this channel. A lot of that's because of this YouTube channel. And I do want to meet new, cool new people, and I do want to have a very unique life, and not just that for myself, but share it with you all, so you all can kind of live vicariously through me. And anyways, man, so I'm just speaking candidly and honestly and openly about how I feel. Would a healthy, loving relationship benefit me? Yeah, probably, as long as it's not toxic, and as long as there's trust in between us. But based on my experiences, based on my life experiences, pardon me, I have no reason to trust women, even my own mom. And I hate to say that about my mother, but it's like, when I look into a woman's eyes, I don't trust them. I do not trust them. So therefore I don't let people in. I definitely have my guard up around women, for sure. And it's based on me being hurt very, very badly in the past. In fact, it hurts so bad that it makes me not even want to try again. Straight up. I mean, just being dead serious. So, for any women that are watching and you think that you're a good woman, well, good for you. Good for you. But I feel the way I feel, and I make no apologies for it. I make no fucking apologies for it. So anyways, Mike, thanks for the email, man. You know, excellent question, and it's a very valid question. I have every intention of traveling abroad soon and making a better life for myself and showing you all my journey. So definitely keep the emails coming, guys. No joke striking at gmail.com. Bitches! Follow me on Instagram, y'all, at Brayton Howard. That's me. Facebook.com/NoJokeHoward, motherfuckers. All that is in the box below. Thank you all for your support, following me, and understanding, I guess, understanding why I am the way I am. So, peace.